Happy New Year, my fellow Ekko enjoyers. Today I will be reacting to Showmaker playing versus an Orianna in mid lane. This gameplay is actually 2 months old, but he was already on the Hail of Blades wave back then, so definitely interested to see how a pro player like him plays it and not just a one trick, you know? Then also interestingly, he has the ultimate hunter actually, instead of... I think most mid lane Echoes, they like going Relentless Hunter, and then in jungle most preferred Treasure Hunter, but he seems to value Ekko's ultimate cooldown. I mean, makes sense, you know, Ekko ult definitely is very good, but I don't know, in my personal opinion, it's just that in the late game, it's the cooldown is low enough, you know, so I'd rather have more movement speed. Orianna matchup, from what I've heard, like I've actually not played it yet, since I tried playing mid lane, but from what I've heard, is one of the more difficult mage matchups, but let's see how he plays it. Also very interesting, he starts E here, of course. Or not very interesting, it's kind of normal, but let's see how he plays with it, actually. This gameplay is kind of long, so I don't think I will be pausing too much. And also here, also interesting, of course, he plays Scourge, even though it is a ranged matchup. Okay, so very aggressive here. He's even looking to go for a trade outside of the wave completely, which I guess it makes sense. Because if you're trading in the wave, then all the minions will turn on you and you'll take a lot of damage. Which, I mean, you can see here the trade's kinda even. I guess you're not too unhappy though with these kind of trades. Because you probably have more kill pressure. Okay. Kind of a mistake by the Orianna, I think, to stand there. Yeah, I don't think she had to let him proc passive. It's very, like, I'm learning a lot already. So it seems like you just go in on cooldown. And then if you have a jungler, you're very happy. And this is why, okay, I'm not gonna rewind, you all saw what happened, but I guess this is why you can go for these trades, you know? He didn't win the trades, he didn't really lose the trades, he just made sure that something happened, you know? And if I'm playing jungle, I'm happy, you know, when my laners play like this, because it means that I can gank there. Because they actually played the game, you know? Very, very, very interesting, actually. So if you have a jungler that, like Jarvan, for example, that's very good at early ganking, you should go for these kind of trades. And the higher the elo, the more likely it is that people will actually help you as well. He's level 1 to level 3 here. No. Oof. A little bit late with the E there. Yeah, this definitely hurts now. This definitely hurts. I guess here you just need to drop your ego and like accept that you're probably gonna lose quite a bit of HP and probably also not gonna be able to last hit all the minions. So you might just have to wait for your jungler to help you out. You can also see he can't really move to his Jordan even though he's getting invaded. Yeah, wow. Yeah, these trades hurt, man. These trades do hurt. So big takeaway already is just like you need to make sure to play this lane as early as possible, because it seems like level 3 or whatever is where you really lose this lane. You'll probably start winning it after Rocket Belt maybe again, or you can win if you're ahead, but yeah, this hurts. And then even you can see he has 9 CS, I assume he can't really buy anything, but... Okay, is he actually basing or not? Seems like he's not basing because he probably really can't buy anything. So these kind of lane states are always difficult, of course. Because now you kind of need to last it with Q, but you also don't want to push, and then, yeah. Definitely not amazing. And then even the jungler comes to cancel him. It's a rough wave state, or a rough state in general. Still not recalling. I wonder if he fake recalled in case she had a ward here or something. Really not sure. I mean, at this point, the Orianna doesn't have too much mana, so he can maybe stay. Like, I don't think he's at a risk of dying here. I actually like in this replay that we also don't see where the enemy jungle is. I think that's definitely good. So in this way we can be more... Like, we can see what kind of decision we would make in these situations. We don't have info. See, this game is such a good representation of why you just need patience with Ekko, you know? Because the title is like Showmaker, literally God mode with Ekko, so apparently he did 1v9, but you can see right now he's like getting bullied in this lane. So really, you just need to show patience and then probably wait for the right opportunities to come up, is what I assume will happen here. And then it doesn't matter that you were down like less than half CS here than the Orianna. It just seems like this is how the matchup kind of has to go, because Orianna is a very lane dominant mage. She's also not that easy to punish either. One thing I've noticed though in these kind of gameplays is that often the supports will roam mid lane. So that can also influence. Like in higher elos, supports definitely do roam mid lane, which is very helpful sometimes. Also, when I watch Ekko the Ekko play, seems to happen quite a lot. Okay. He's like half roaming bot. I think this is what you always need to do, by the way, guys. Every time after shoving the wave, you need to half roam. It just puts pressure on the map, you know? It puts pressure on the map, and you can see he's already in a position to maybe get something here because of it. Okay. Interesting focus here. Definitely interesting. Yeah, the Aphelios has good weapons though. Okay, he has enough damage. Well played. Can they kill the Orianna? He just used his W. Okay. Yeah. Well, Orianna had a big health advantage, but if she's getting CC'd from 100 to 0, it doesn't really matter. So, well played. And now he can just play the lane. I'm more than certain of it. Let's see if he will go for the plate here. I guess he can't because Belbeth is here. Making sure the wave goes under tower. Yeah, I mean, now he's in a very good spot. Getting all those kills. Can he get rocket bot already? No, probably not. He has very low farm. Wait, what did he get? Only the... Okay, now you gotta upgrade and then an extra M-Tome. No blasting wand, interesting. Very interesting. I feel like... okay. I mean, for lane, the alternator is fine, but I think he probably is able to clear here anyways because he also has Dark Seal stacks, but I think generally you should go for the blasting wand, just so you're able to wave clear consistently. I guess the alternator is kind of a nice thing to have if you're in a position where you can fight. He's actually still losing. Kinda. I mean, not really, but it's like... He definitely doesn't just hard win. Oh, he also skilled ult, actually. We can't see it. We can't see the clone in the replay, but we can see that he put a point in it, so... That's the kind of stuff that I guess he's doing because he's not a one-trick. Although I did see someone like Beifeng, for example, he also didn't skill ult. So wait, let's see, did he actually do it? Yeah, right. Or did he already have to ult? Am I missing something? Let me just see really quick. Ah no, he didn't put a point, never mind. So he just had to ult here, I guess. I didn't really think about it. I need the ult here. Now he put a point in it. I guess he was just scared. He didn't even have to ult. Okay. Yeah, gets all the kills here at this point. GG. But you can see how many people are here. You know, like yeah, in like low master games or whatever, it might also happen where supports roam to the Herald. But I know in most Emerald games, for example, this kind of stuff just doesn't happen. But if you actually do instruct your team to do it, you can definitely get a big advantage. Letting your support know that it's a good time to roam to Herald, when it actually is a good time, is definitely a good thing. Just get it, because then you have the numbers advantage and you will get it 100%, basically. Man, okay, he needs to be very careful here with a 600 gold shutdown. Also, he has TP up, so there's really no reason to be greedy here. Has all the ultimate hunter stacks. Yeah, okay, he has the rocket belt. 10 dark seal stacks. Okay, what? That rocket belt was, I guess, just to get in range, so no big mistake, but kind of weird. Let's see. Like so far, I'm not like unimpressed by the Ekko, but I'm also not impressed either, I have to say. Like, and not necessarily impressed. You know, I've been more impressed by non-one tricks, let's say. But let's see how he uses the rocket belt. Like, if he does any quick combos and stuff. I'm very curious. I think I reviewed Owner on Ekko some time ago. That was definitely also interesting. I think he was actually quite good. I mean, guys, like, they're pro players, they're highly mechanical pro players as well. Of course, they can play a champ like Ekko. It's just, sometimes they just don't do these, like, more niche combos, like doing the, like, using the rocket ball very effectively and stuff. I don't think he's actually recalling here, yeah. I think he was just baiting. I don't like the way he uses his rocket belt, I'm gonna be honest. So far, like... So far, I have to say that this is not like God mode, you know, he just got all of the kills, basically. And if you get this many kills, I'm always saying Ekko is a very easy champ to be unfair with, you know? So, I don't know, like, this kind of... You can see from this kind of gameplay, let me just rewind really quick. You can see that he doesn't play Ekko too frequently, you know? He just doesn't know his ranges too well. And then also the fact that he uses this rocket belt there like that, I think is definitely a mistake. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to write him off too early here. Actually curious that this gameplay goes on for another 20 minutes. He's so fat here. I feel like if you're this fat, you should actually be able to end the game quicker. Maybe he gives a shutdown at some point. His farm is definitely awful here. 5 CS per minute. So that I mean, he's still really fat. Okay, respect for buying the franchise. He's really fat, but that definitely puts a small damper on how fat he actually is. But he's still incredibly fat, that's why he has a 7-1 good shutdown. But he's not like... If you have these kind of stats, you could easily be up a lot in XP, but I guess he's even in XP because of it. Had to drop a lot of farm. Okay. Okay, I mean, he used the rocket belt for an auto attack reset, I guess. He just used it very differently than I ever would, or any other good Ekko. You can see he hasn't watched any Ekkoliner videos. But this guy, I mean... It's not like he's making mistakes, he just has a very non-Ekko one-trick kind of Ekko playstyle, I guess. I mean, he does make mistakes, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to describe his gameplay. It's very interesting to see that there is definitely something that Ekko one-tricks would do differently here. And I actually don't know how much Ekko he plays. I'm sure it's not like his first time, but... I also think most pros don't invest too much time into champions like Ekko that they won't pick in pro play. And Ekko has not been viable in pro play for a long time, sadly. I wonder if he ever will be again, honestly. I mean, maybe, but... Oh. Who knows? They probably have to overbuff Ekko quite a bit for that to happen. Oh, missed the cannon, rip. I actually don't remember. I think the last time Ekko mid was actually being played was probably like... in one of the earlier seasons after he released. for like season 9 or something. Maybe season 10. I don't know. I just know there's one Jizuka gameplay where he played it, and he even kind of popped off, I think. I think Ekko mains would have more arrogance in these kind of fights. I personally would have tried to go for a 1v2 here, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he kind of wasted his W, which definitely hurts his 1v2 potential here, but I don't know, I think I would have personally tried to kill the Orianna in a fight like this. Now that's why he's a pro, I guess. He just has that patience. Doesn't let his intrusive thoughts win as much. You can see that this Alistar and the Thresh and whatever, they're always around mid lane. I guess soon he's probably gonna go on the side lane. Yeah, I think he might actually be pinging. Yeah, I think he just pinged the Samira to go mid, actually. Did he? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yeah, it is always a, I don't know, 14 minutes. You just kind of need to think, will you stand a chance if both bot laners are there, you know? And if you will, because you will at this point easily, you just one-shot the ADC if he disrespects you here. So that's when you can just go on the side lane. Okay, respectable. I don't think he even had to flash here. But definitely, yeah, like he did not have to flash here. But with the flash, he was able to do a nice rocket belt combo. So he did actually use the rocket belt for reset here. Yeah, I think he was already in range. And I guess he only flashed because he didn't know about Aphelios flash, I would assume. Because if Aphelios is flashed, then he also has to, but if he doesn't, then not, of course. So this kill, I mean, I don't know, I personally think it's not worth. With a 700 gold shutdown, flashing for a 300 gold kill like that. Of course, he also gets 4 Magi stacks and stuff, but I don't know. In my opinion, not dying here and having flash for that is generally more valuable. And I wouldn't call it a mistake, though, because of course if he just plays adapted to the fact that he doesn't have flash now, then will be completely fine. Yeah, I was about to say, he's not gonna invade that. I think this is actually before the jungle nerfs as well. This patch. Okay. That's actually funny though, that he's already going Hail of Blades before then. He's gonna TP somewhere? No. Can never see in the replays when they TP. Literally 5v5 in Herald. Second Herald. They're actually just 5v5ing already. So interesting how this gameplay and how different it is. Oh, this guy had a shutdown, what? Oh, okay, I mean they're actually kinda even. It's really just Showmaker that's really fat here. I'm gonna get that. I guess it's good, because this allows him to stay on the map with a health regen. He probably doesn't want to go base, he just TP'd in. Or does he? I mean, he got 2 kills, so maybe he can actually get the rocket belt here. The Nashers, I mean. Also, good time to reset the Drakes coming up, so yeah, he wants to be as strong as possible. Wow. Getting the stopwatch here. Ah. Okay, look. The reason this is okay here, I would say, is the fact that he has a fully stacked Magi's, you know? So I'm always saying, the more ahead you are, the better it is to invest in defensive stats, but yeah, I don't know. I personally think you should still always go Rabadon's third. But yeah, I mean, I guess just sitting on the stopwatch here would be high value, right? And in this elo and whatever, then stopwatch can for sure make a big difference. I just don't see the value of Zhonya's in this game to be very high, to be honest. In general, there's not much he can dodge with it. I feel like most of the time he'll just come out and then he's gonna get thresh hooked, he's gonna get Orianna ulted or Valve W'd or something like that. So I don't know. I guess it's always gonna have some amount of value. Wow, he has a lot of damage though. Why did this Renekton just stand still there? Interesting. I feel like you should probably just go top and knock down the turrets there. Like going for these towers here is always so risky, in my opinion. He can kill them though. Okay, he tried to go for the combo there. Ult, yeah, okay, nice. One advantage you will have in these games, I'm more than certain, is that people actually don't play against Ekko often, so they might disrespect your ults like that. Wow. Wow, guys, like, crazy stopwatch value. You know what, he dodged your one auto attack from the Aphelios. Amazing. If this is not, like, the biggest anti-advertisement for Zhonya's, I don't know what is. I mean, now it's really just taking up the spot where he could buy needlessly large rods, so... Yeah, I think this was just proof that the Zhonya set is actually selling it even. Yeah. And they're... hey, guys, I'm a coach, by the way. No, but like, this is, you know... he probably just might have bought it on autopilot or something. And as I said, like, in these situations, it can make the difference and whatever, and the more ahead you are, the better it is, because he clearly still dealt tons of damage. He's literally 14 and 1 here. Those are like insane stats, but still, the value was just so little, and I guess he also saw it. That, like, what's the value here, you know? Yes, Zhonya's has good value against champs like Rengar, Zed, Kayn, whatever. They have incredible burst. They really rely on hitting that burst, so if you're able to dodge that with Zhonya's, cool, it has good value, but here that's really not the case with any champ. And especially a lot of champs are actually kind of risky to go into Zhonya's too, you know, because then they will be able to hit their CC spells or whatever more easily. So yeah. Definitely like the fact that he just sold the stopwatch and went for 2 needlessly large rods. Because now he'll... Like, if you have Rabadons at 20 something, early 20 minutes, it's just GG, you know? So I think you should always prioritize that. And especially with a fully stacked Madraz as well. You're literally just one-tapping everyone. I still think he should be top, I don't know. Like... Yeah, he's still getting fed here and whatever, just pushing in the side waves and keeping someone here, but I feel like his team just needs him to get the objectives like Nash. So I feel like he should be on top and the Aatrox should be bot here. Because he could also 100% just push down these towers, you know? This is kind of a... He's just kind of wasting the fact that he's super fed here. Or he should just be grouping up with his team and win a fight. Like, in these situations... Yeah, if the tier 2 tower was still here, he should be bot, but without it, you can see he's just never able to actually push far enough to actually achieve something, you know? The only thing he's achieving here is keeping people at bot. Maybe he... Okay, maybe he just wanted to farm for his Rabadons. That could be the case. I mean, that definitely makes some sense. Just chill, let the game be in a kind of non-forward pushing state, let's say. And then just like push, get the Rabadons without any real trouble, and then look for a fight. I guess that's exactly what he does here. So that also makes a lot of sense. But his team kind of got caught, so... I mean, I feel like if he has a good W or whatever, they can easily win fights 4v5, but there's no reason. There is no reason to ego like that, to be honest. Oh, okay. Important rocket belt here. To not get hooked. I wonder what his ult cooldown is actually. Let's see next time he ults, if he has the ult here. Oh. Ooh, ooh. Oh, wow, how lucky. Okay, 50 seconds. That was very lucky that he didn't get one shot there. He literally had like 1 HP. Okay. You can see he's hanging back though. He's still at the 650 shot gold shutdown. He doesn't want to die. And he just, so you can see, this is what he's definitely doing well, is he's just playing with his W, you know, he's not taking any stupid risks. I'll have to rewind that fight though. I think he tried to just one-shot the Aphelios and didn't manage to, but at the same time he also didn't proc his W, so it was very risky. Oh no, he did. Ah, but Renekton just broke the shield. I don't know. I think, yes, of course, going on the ADC here has a lot of value, but at the same time he could have also just killed the Thresh right away, and then probably killed the Orianna while she was kind of separated from her team, you know? And the Aphelios just, I mean, yeah, I don't know, he just got away. So, with a, what's it even called, Gale Force? Man, how much HP did he have? Actually 3 HP. I mean, yeah, if he dies here, it's definitely rough. Wow. Yeah, kind of lucky actually. Okay. Gonna get all the Dark Seal stacks back here, and with Dark Seal I mean Magi's. You know, they get Nash as well. Oh, Belbuff's still alive. Definitely needs to be careful. Oof. Yo, the Halo Blades value was actually good here, I think. Yeah, he only had 1 stack, and the E and then the Hail of Blades auto attack came through instantly. Good Hail of Blades value here. Crazy. Yeah, I think he just waits for the Nash to finish and then he's probably gonna recall. He literally doesn't have any mana for anything. You can see he's actually providing as much value as he can. Should probably just recall now though. Really not worth. Even if his whole team dies, it's not worth if he also dies. But they won't anyways. Yeah, let's see how they play this now. You can see he actually really learned. He's not going for another Zhonya's or something. He saw that it has very bad value in this game. And guys, another thing I'm always saying, you know, why I think Zhonya's is generally quite a bad item on Ekko is you're standing still, you know? And one reason Ekko is very strong is because he's kinda hard to hit if you play him well, you know? So standing still, like, you just make yourself a target with Zhonya's oftentimes. That you in fights, if you're just playing well, you can be very untouchable. So there's really no reason to make yourself an easy target with Zhonya's. So I really think it's a very overrated items by bad Ekko players. Only situation you should buy it in is if you actually have very clearly good value. And this is what you should be doing. You know, in these situations you should always be on the lane alone, in my opinion. Because he can put a lot of pressure on the map on his own. Can't quite one-shot the Renekton that built 0 MR. Unlucky, but it was very close, I guess. Belbuff got a GA here, interesting. What an interesting Belbuff build in general. Yeah, don't get hooked here, buddy. Let's see, he has ult again, and that's when you can start playing, you know? Just hang back, especially after level 16, there's no rush, you know? Your ult has such low cooldown. And of course, especially with Ultimate Hunter, but even without it, it's like 30 seconds, so there's zero reason to ever go for any place without ult up. Like, actually zero reason. Is he ulting back here? No, it's just CPing. Okay. Could have probably ulted back here, honestly. But if you have TP, why not just keep the ult and TP back? Definitely makes sense. Okay, he's gonna go for it again. And yet again, he just doesn't one-shot him. I don't know if he should even go for it. I mean, he's trading ults, I guess, and his ult probably has lower cooldown, but still. I don't think that achieved too much. Should just be pushing. Playing with this W. Wait for his team to push as well. Wow, his Q dealt so much damage there. I mean, he is 16 and 1. You just need patience here. You know, his team is not quite as strong, so that they can't put pressure on the map as easily, but that was a very good combo. Well, yeah, you just need to be patient and wait for the waves to arrive. It was a very clean combo, I have to say. Probably the cleanest one this game. I mean, he missed his Q, but he made up for it with a nice rocket belt usage. I would love to know if he's actually, like, if you would buy a Lich Ben here as the last item. Where is he? Still up there. I wonder why he didn't go on the bot lane here. Definitely should wait for his ult before really committing to any fights here. Yeah, Renekton just took the 2 stacks, and it's so crazy to me how bad these players play around Ekko abilities. It's actually crazy. Like, this Renekton just stepped into it. I mean, of course, in fights you will have not great awareness, but he, like, genuinely stepped into it. And died because of it as well. So this is, like, no joke, the biggest advantage you will ever have in high elo as an Ekko player. It's so crazy that even in this elo people don't play around the abilities as well as they could be. And then yeah, the Alcalis had the best weapons, I guess, for bursting, so he dies after ulting. And this definitely cost them a few minutes, but not really. I guess they will just end on the next push here. Don't really need to watch them walking. Yeah, I guess his team can just cancel them and he just goes for end. Let's see the tar- Oh yeah, he... Wait, what did he do? He sold the Magi's, really? Why? He actually sold Magi's? Yeah, I guess so, right. Yeah. Why did he not... Maybe he couldn't sell the boots? I'm not sure. Like, you should always sell boots here instead of Magi's if you can. He's still at 15 stacks, you know. But I guess this is also fine. Yeah, I'm sure he will still deal massive damage. Let's see his tower damage. 1E is enough? Yeah. Yeah, that's it's gonna be difficult to defend for them. So yeah, GG. Nice game. Honestly, guys, I have to say though, with these replays, they're just not the best ones to learn from. They really aren't, because, as I said already, Ekko is an incredibly unfair champ when I had, so this just isn't a good representation of actual Ekko skill, you know. If you're this fat, Ekko is very easy to play. You don't need to be an amazing Ekko player to carry your team. So yeah, he made some very good decisions to roam and whatever to get all the kills. But honestly, I personally, without trying to be too critical here, I wouldn't call this God mode. It was just a very solid Ekko game. And he just popped up in the right situations. Was at the right places at the right time because he's an amazing player. But yeah, honestly, I think, for example, Beifeng impressed me more for the fact that he's not an Ekko OTP. But it's still very good showing. He did do some nice combos and whatever, and I'm sure if he would put in more time on Ekko, he would genuinely become a God mode Ekko. But yeah, this game was still very nice. Definitely good things to learn from, especially from the early lane. The way he just aggressively eat on cooldown, basically. And then with that, he set up a nice gank from the Jarvan. So that's like the biggest takeaway from me personally, because the early laning phase is make or break for Ekko, or like, yeah, for any champ really, but for Ekko especially. So yeah, I hope you guys could learn something as well. If you did, be sure to leave a like and watch the next one. Bye.